Hello and welcome to another video in the SudokuPrimer series. This is puzzle number 72. It's a hard puzzle from Sudoku to Go, volume 102 by Soap Opera Digest. And in this puzzle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something pretty rotten. I'm going to fill in numbers, and I'm going to purposely pick them because I know that they're the right number, but I kind of could have filled in other numbers, but I didn't. So it's in a way a quiz to see if you understand why I place each number. And I may even be rotten enough to not even tell you how I got some of them. I'm going to leave some of them just out there, and maybe a little bit later in the video I'll explain some of them. So, and I'm going to use pretty much any technique I can find. This is a hard puzzle. Usually with hard and diabolical puzzles you need to use some more advanced tricks or techniques. So I'm going to just use whatever I find as I go along. Okay, the first one is right here. Second one is right here. Okay, how about this one right here? Okay, now I put that one there because here's a 4, so neither of those can be a 4. This can't be a 4, and this can't be a 4. All right. How about this one? How about this one? Are you able to see some of those? Why I placed them where I did? That one should be pretty obvious. You got a 3 here and a 3 here, 3 here and a 3 here. Okay. Okay, let's see. How about this one? I'll explain a lot of these in just a minute, but I just want to be rotten here for a minute. Hopefully you'll see at least some of these and see why I'm placing them where I am. Okay. All right, well let's look at a couple of these. Here we've got 1-4 twins, and if you look at the puzzle without all the numbers that I've added, you can see that we can see that those are 1-4 twins right there. So we'll put a 1 in there. Okay. And you can see there's a, so because these are 1-4 twins, these are 2-5 twins, and there's a 5 here. I'll just fill that 5 in there. So that's how we got the 2 there. The 4 I explained. This 2 right here, how did we get that? Well, we have 6 8s here and 6 8s here, so that means these are 6 8 twins right here. And we've got an 8 there, so this is a 6 and this is an 8. So therefore we got a 6 and a 6. So this is a 6. And the way we got this 2 here was because we have 9 and 8 here, so they have to fit here. So 2 could only fit there after we knew the 6 went there. Pretty rotten, huh? Okay, so we know these are 8 9 twins, and there's a 9 there. So fill in the 8 and the 9 there. That's how we got this 9 here. First of all, we knew that there's a 9 here. I knew that these were 8 9 twins. I didn't fill them in, so the 9 couldn't go here. So it was down to one of these two. We've also got 6 9 twins there, and because I put a 5 here later, I knew that was a 5. So we know these are 6 9 twins here. So we know 6 and 9 had to fit here. Oh, we also knew that there was only 3 empty cells in this row. So this 9 and this 9, eliminate those 2 cells. And we've got a 4 here and a 6 here. Those are pretty obvious. You got a 4 and a 4 there. Got a 4 here, so that we knew that's a 4. Okay. Alright, what about, let's see, this 9 here we knew was a 9 because we knew these were 6 8 twins. We knew there's a 9 here, so none of these could be a 9. We had a 9 here, and I knew these were 8 9 twins there, so I knew that was a 9. Okay. Alright, let's see which other ones. That one filled in. I talked about that one. I talked about that one. Okay, this was a 3. I explained that one. You had 3s there. I also knew that these were 2 8 twins here. So we have a 2 2. We had a 2 here. So one of those is a 2. We have 8 and 8 there, and I knew these were 8 9 twins, and there was a 9 there, so that couldn't be an 8. So I knew these are 2 8 twins. Okay, how did I get this 7 here? Well, I knew this was 1 7, and I knew these were 6 9, so these had to be 1 7s. So these had to be 1/7s, and there's a 7 there. So I'll just fill in that 1 there. We still can't solve these 2 8s here, or these 1/7s. These are 6 9s there, and there's a 6 there, so 6 9. Okay. So now we also know this is a 9 right there, because these 2 9s, and therefore 9 9. There's a 9 there. Alright, so let's see. I think we've got a 6 here. 6 6 6 6. Yeah, that's a 6 right there. Okay, what are we missing here? We're missing a 2 6 2 7 8 right here. Any of those can be 8. One of these has to be a 7. 7 7 7. So 2 7 8. So we can't do those yet. And let's see. Did I explain all of them that I filled in initially? I think I did. 6 C9 is a 1. Okay, this 1 here. Well, I knew there was a 1 here, and I knew that was a 1, so therefore I filled that 1 in. And I put this 6 here because I knew that that was a 6, that was a 6. Well, we had 6s there. So let's see, and I knew that was a 6, so that had to be a 6. So okay, well, let's just kind of finish up here. What do we? Let's see. We have 1/7s, 2 8s. I don't think we can solve those yet. We still can't solve those. Let's look at this row right here. 1 2 3 4 6 7. 2 4 7. There's a 4, so that's a 2 7 4 7. There's a 4, so that's 2 7 2 7 2 7. So that's a 4. And I'll just go through the sections. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay. So that's a 1 there. Okay, 2s, 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. Okay, so one of these is a 2 because we got a corner sidewalk there. So one of these is a 2. One of these has to be a 2, so one of these is a 2. Okay, 3s, 3 3 3 3. One of these is a 3. 3. So one of those is a 3, and one of these is a 3. There goes 3s here. 3 3. Okay, so that's a 3 there. Got all our 4s. 4 4 4. 5s. 5 5 5 6. I think we have all our 6s. Yeah, 7s. 7 7 7 7 7 7. 8s. 8 nines. 999. So we got all our nines. Okay. Let's just look at rows and columns that are almost done. Let's look at this one right here. 2, 5, 7. 2, 5, 7 missing there. 2, 5, 7. There's a 5 and a 7, so that's a 2. Alright, so we got 5 and 7 there that we can't solve yet. Okay. These are 5 7s. We can't solve those. Let's look at this column. 2, 5, 7. 2, 5, 7 there also. There's a 2, so 5, 7. There's a 5, so 2, 7, 2, 5, 7. Okay. Let's see, let's look at this row right here. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. So it's just 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. There's a 5 and an 8, so 2, 3, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 2, 7, 8 there. Let's look at this row right here. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. So 2, 5, 7. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8 there. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. So 2, 8 there. Yeah, 2, 8 twins there. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. 2, 7, 8. Okay, let's look at this row. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 2 and 7. Can't solve those. Let's look at this row. 5, 6, 7. 5, 7. So we got 5 7s there, 5 7s there. Let's look at this row right here. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 3. Okay, we can't solve any of either of those. Okay, let's look at this row here. 2, 5, 7. 2, 5, 7. There's a 5 and there's a 2. So that's 5, 7, 2, 7, and 5, 7. Okay, so that's a 2 there. Okay. 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay, so we got 1 3s here and 5 7s there. 5 7. We can't solve those. Let's look at columns now. These are 5 7s. We can't solve those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we looked at those a minute ago. So there's a 5 there, 2 7, 2 there, 5 7, and 2 5 7. Let's look at this row right here. 1, 3, 7. 1 3 7. We know these are 1 3s. There's a 3, so 1 7s and 3 7s. We got a 1 here, a 3 here, and a 7 here, so we can't solve those. Let's look at this column here. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1 3 5 7. There's a 1 3, so that's a 5 7, and we know that's a 1 3. So 1, so 3 5 7 and 1 7. Can't solve any of those. Let's look at this column. 1 2 5 7 8. 1 2 5 7 8. We know these are 1 7. This one here 1. Let's see, 1 2578, 12578. This one is 12727, and here we have 1257, so 275717, 257, and 12578. Can't solve any of those. Let's look at this one right here. We got 2 8s here, and so these are 2 8s. We can't solve those. And 278, 278 there. We can't solve any of those. Alright, let's look at squares. We got 1 7's there, 2 8's there. We can't solve those. What do we have here? 1 2 5 7, 2 5 7 5. So 2 7 5 7 2 5 7. Here we have 5 7's. Let's look at this one right here. Got a 1 here and a 1 here. So 1's. These are 1's and those are 1's. So we can't solve the 1's. 2's. We got 2 and 2 there. So 2. We know one of these is a 2, one of these is a 2. So 2 3's. 3's there. So 1 2 3 4 5 here and a 5 here. So 5 6 7 can go anywhere. 8 9. Can't really do much with that. Well, we're kind of stuck at this point. Let's see if we can figure anything out here. We have 7's here, and 7's here, 5 7 and 1 7. So one of these is a 7. Okay, we know that also from here. One of these is a 7. Okay, so one of these is a 7, one of these is a 7. So we know that has to be a 7. Because if one of these is a 7, one of these is a 7, we have double row elimination, so we know that's a 7. So that might be the breaking point, or the breakout that we're looking for. So we got 2 5 here, and there's a 2 there, so that's a 5, and that's a 2. Okay, so now we've got 5 5. One of these is a 1 and one of these is a 5. Got 1's and 5's. And there's a 5, so that's a 1 and a 5. Okay. Alright, we got a 2 here, so that has to be a 2, and that solves our 2 8 twins there. We got a 2 here and a 2 here, so we know this is a 2. 2. Okay, what do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 7, 8. There's an 8, so that's oh, we know this has to be a 7 because one of these had to be a 7, right? Yeah. So that's a 7. So we have 3 8 left. There's a 3 there. That's an 8, and that's a 3. So now we can fill in this 3 right here. And we know that's a 1 because we had 1 3 twins there, and we had 1 7's here, with this one. It solves those. We had 5 7s here, and there's a 7 there now, so 5 7. And these were 5 7s also, so 5 7. And these were 2 7 8s, and we put in the 2, so we have 7 8 left. There's a 7, so that's an 8, and that's a 7. Okay. Well, I hope that wasn't too rotten of me. I hope that helped you learn how to look at puzzles. These hard puzzles are not the most difficult, but they can be tricky. And so the techniques that I used to find all these numbers are good ones to use for more difficult puzzles like this one. Well, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about what I did, please comment in the comments field, and I can hopefully answer your questions. And I'll see you next time.